Immediately after defeating Place Eater Sax, Flora Sax teleported me back to right before she spoke to me, and I continued to fight my way through this place. And unexpectedly, I've actually encountered a recusant, however, not just any recusant. It was Knight Bernal, whom I've met much earlier in this crusade.
Beautiful. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden? Immediately. Those with weak stomachs have no place here.
Those two were one and the same, however, as he attacked me, Usray appeared. Requesting to face him one-on-one. Stand back, Zadarius. This one's mine. Very well, Usray. Fight well. Bernal, you knew Rykard was eating us and didn't say anything. Our miserable death was getting devoured, huh? Well, your miserable death happens today. From me. Rykard's idealism dies with you. That was really well fought. Thank you, Usray. I don't know how I got here, but when I saw you and him, I couldn't let you take him out before I had my shot. Now I'll be taking that scepter of his, but I think you should have this. This object had a remembrance that entered my mind about Ronnie crafting this, for Rykard to challenge someone known as Melicanth using the rune of death. Thank you, Usray. I need to learn the secret this item holds. But before he could say anything, he faded away like the rest. However, it was expected at this point, so I continued now, knowing that Ronnie was the mastermind behind the Knight of the Black Knives, putting Godwin to his fate. But then, as I was thinking, I was attacked by a tree sentinel. After I dispatched it, I began to make my way to the limits of this place. So this must be the end.
Having fun without me?
Kisara, I knew you wouldn't miss this.
Where are we? I just appeared here in my battle gear as well. Then I saw you over here.
I promise to explain later, but I believe the greater will brought you here. To assist me. Which means a strong foe is ahead.
Well, I'm ready. Let's go together then.
And the next adversary was a big surprise.
I smell it. Death. Feeding me.
The beast clergyman that Hunter D worked for and I briefly allied with.
Atrocious. Destined death. I will not let it stone.
Sarah and I were able to push him back, but then we were really reckless.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
And here was where Sarah and I learned about destined death. It feels like the life itself is being drained out of me. You okay, Kisara?
I can still fight.
Despite how fearsome he was, Kisara and I were able to defeat him.
Astonished. I cover destined death. To kill what?
Whew, it's true. Throughout this journey I have been a witless tarnished. Then Kisara faded away, and the rune of death appeared before me.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
I fell unconscious, but when I came to, I was in Lindell, however. It was now covered in ash. and the Erd tree was burning and scattered embers everywhere. Well, this was indeed the plan. So that Malakanth was Marika's version of Blythe. And he was the one that killed the Godskin Queen, and all of the demigods feared him. Up ahead, I found a lingering spirit. Soon enough. I then headed towards the center because I was being led by the Grace to a specific location. And what I found was my silent and easily forgotten ally, Gold Mask. Gold Mask. Thank you, my friend, for upholding your role in this Golden Crusade. Leave the rest to me now, and may you be reborn into the world that we all created together. Under the guidance of the Greater Will. Now, before I continue, there is something I must do first. I'm on my way, Ronnie. We need to talk. Then I headed to see Ronnie. I stopped to see E.G. and told him about Blythe's fate.
No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
I wondered what he meant by catching up with him soon, but I then headed to Ronnie. Ronnie, been some time. Tell me again the world that you are creating.
Mine will be an order, not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. And I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only lord?
Well, that's why I am here. Throughout this journey, I've learned many things, like about Godwin. Even from the remembrance of this weapon from an ally. Only one who spoke that way was Mikola. I would bet that the two of you are in competition about ascending to godhood. And the both of you are not only extremely crafty, but even sacrificed your bodies and your own brethren. And you say you want to freeze these lands and abandon it. Ranni, I renounce myself as your consort. You may have this back. And I'll be waiting at the altar, where I became your only lord.
Oh, thou thinkst to abandon me now. Such disrespect will not be tolerated.
I planned as such. See you there. I then made my way to the altar.
Tarnished, I'll give thou one chance to reconsider. Otherwise, you too will freeze with these lands.
The name's Zadarius, and I no longer blindly serve anyone who not only views us tarnished as disposable tools, but also, I do not approve of your world or your methods. And I'll bet the reason you stole the Rune of Death from Malakanth was to weaken his power, since you all feared him, to also give Godwyn his improper death so that Miquella couldn't force him into becoming his consort, an unbeatable one, but also as a means to challenge Malakanth as a last resort. And who knows, maybe you knew Miquella well enough that Radahn would have been his next choice, and Malenia killing him from refusal would have bought you enough time to gain the Fingerslayer blade. Then ascend to godhood first. However, Malenia didn't kill him, so you both were stuck until I came along.
Such accusations are outrageous. You are trifling in matters that are beyond your comprehension, Tarnished.
That may be. I may never know the full story, but I am onto something, aren't I? But your world isn't what we need. Life endures. Freeze it over and abandoning it. It is now so different from the frenzied flame, incinerating it into madness.
Enough of you. I'll freeze the here and now.
Ranni attacked me, and we finally had our consort back. She used the sword I once held as her lord against me. Her doll's body was far more durable than expected. But at long last, our scuffle was over.
Tarnished, you had to get wise. Perhaps this was the reason you are fit to be my lord.
There is much more to us Tarnished than any demigod has ever given us credit for. I may never know the full truth of your motives, but tell me, did you actually have any love for me?
My dear consort, Eternal, your service has earned my love and respect.
So just successful acts of service is your love language, huh? I'd rather things not be this way, but I can't allow any interference.
I understand. Your betrayal wasn't obvious, but you've gained your own ambitions. You've more than earned your seat as the throne, even beating Nicola.
Now, this may be cruel, but I see it as your karmic justice. You've burned your previous body and left it in its profane state. And throughout my journey, I fought many warriors that could manipulate fire. Surely I've picked up a thing or two with fire. So the fitting way to end you, I deem, is fire. Farewell, Wani, my previous consort. That may have been extreme, but I had to make sure that she was no more. However, I felt terrible about what I've just done, but somehow her ring survived. I kept it, then took a moment of silence, then went on to help Skady with her favor she asked back in crumbling Azula. Now, according to the map, this was the cave that she requested we rendezvous. I just hope I'm not too late or early. But luckily she was here. Then immediately we stormed the cave searching for the beast in question. Eliminating foes and a remnant recusant. It didn't take too long to find the beast again. It was something that I fought before. There's another one of these? Going before the moonlight factory here on the consecrated snowfield. hated this slaying skady, but it was fun. I hope your journey is near its close like mine. After this, I decided to find Alexander's village and tell them about his fate. I remembered him saying that it was here. That time I had to cover him in oil. And I found it. It was named Jarburg.
Hello, Cuz. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us Jars. Have you noticed the rare flowers growing in this village? I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome.
I took the pleasure of picking up a few flowers before telling him about Alexander.
Ah, hello again. Say, Cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, Cuz. He's big and tough and strong. Wow. Cuz, are these insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, Cuz I'm a warrior jar, so I need to be strong. I can really have them, right? I understand. I'll get strong. Strong enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights. I'll begin my journey once I'm ready to go, as a warrior jar, in search of glory.
Farewell, little one, and good luck to you on your journey. Alexander will be with the both of us. I was still feeling down about what I've done to Ronnie, but I remembered Usray mentioning the Church of Vows and how Muriel helped him right his wrongs, so I paid a visit. Been a long time. Hello, Muriel.
Greetings. Do you need anything?
I've done something that I am not proud of, and I wish to move on, and possibly feel forgiven and redeem myself.
Do you possess any celestial dew? Then I would like to share my knowledge with you. Concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows, Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Erdtree and the fate of the Moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony. My faith does not waver. The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world, and this time its bounty will not be squandered. If you would be Elden Lord, tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
I see, and I do have the item in question. It's strange. I wanted to be like Godfrey and eventually finding myself being like Radagon, with all the stories I've heard about him. Here goes. and in an instant, it was as if I had a new lease on life. This is amazing. I feel like a weight's been lifted.
I see you have undergone absolution. The miracle that blossoms from these grounds. Good. As such, the bond you may have strained or severed has been restored to its rightful state of harmony. Be mindful not to take for granted the serenity restored by this miracle. And take care never to break a bond again.
Thank you so much for this, Muriel. I am within the final act of my journey, and I have taken many leaps of faith. Why not one more? I then headed to Rhea Lucaria. But when I arrived, Kisara wasn't here, but something was going on in the Queen's chamber.
It's time to crush both your frame and your primal glintstone. I am Jaren, bringer of your death. Do not forget.
Sorceress Selene that taught me sorcery way back then was attacking the place, but Jaren, who hosted the Radon Festival, was here to stop her. I decided to aid him, and we defeated Selene. I then used this moment to give my heartfelt apology to the Queen for killing her children, my betrayal to Ranni, and for the death of her sister R'Ellana. And oddly enough, all the Queen did was smile at me, but offered no words. I then informed her that I would never make war with her or anyone else close to her again. Even if she never forgives me, I would understand, but I also informed her that I wanted to take Lady Kisara's hand in marriage. And the Queen R'Ellana only smiled yet again. After that, Jaren was standing outside.
My thanks for the aid given. I heard from Iji that Lady Ranni might have found herself a champion. But I didn't know he was talking about you. You've helped me fulfill an old promise. This is the least I can do for you. Please, take it.
I never knew you were acquainted with Iji.
Hello, Zedarius.
Kisara snuck up on me. You are just who I wanted to see. Excuse us, Jaren. I need to discuss something with her in private.
Really? I'm curious.
It's my final leap of faith.
Well, I must be leaving now. Brave warrior, if the fates deign it. No, we shall indeed meet again at the next glorious tourney.
Oh, okay, Jaren. It was nice to see you again. I felt I should keep the fate of Radon, Miquella's involvement, and besting Freya all to myself. Let it all rest. Come on, Kisara. Let's talk below.
Really? What's going on?
First, I've already told the Queen that Ronnie is no more, by my hand.
What?
Yes, but second, I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Lady Kisara, since I've met you, you have guided me to knowledge. And without your involvement, I wouldn't have learned what I know now, which led to all that shaped me to who I am today. I ask you, would you accept me as your consort?
I don't know. It's too soon.
Soon, I will head to the throne. Tomorrow, I will be standing in the Church of Vows, and if you accept, please meet me at the altar. If not, do not come. Worry not, for I will not be upset and would not force or pressure you to take my hand, nor aid me any further. You have no obligations to me, but my love for you burns just as the Erd tree is as we speak.
I'm sorry. I can't. I have too much to consider.
I understand. As I've stated, I will be there all day tomorrow. It's entirely up to you if you show. I honestly didn't expect and I do, but did I come on too strong? I don't know, but I'm going to be at the Church of Vows as promised. Now that I have had that chance, I've decided to visit the Round Table Hold. Only to find it set ablaze. So this place truly is connected to the Erd tree. Then I saw Rebecca standing at the fireplace.
Take a look around. The Round Table Hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry, I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the Round Table behind him.
I see. I'll talk to him.
Who are you? Oh. I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing. Could you tell me what happened? Why is the Round Table burning? In ruins? Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
Hugh seemed to lose all recollection of me and Roderica.
So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we're good talking into leaving the Round Table Hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper. that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with Hugh. He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness, in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord to him. So slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god Marika, who cursed us all.
Hugh really said that? Thought of me as a lord from the beginning? And Marika is who I must slay. It makes sense. The god that he was forging for. A weapon to kill was her. She must still be around. Roderica, thank you for being with him till the end. He deserves to have someone there in his final moments. I will become Elden Lord. It has been an honor. I then checked the other rooms and even Gideon was gone. I then recalled another Tarnish I briefly met named Dialos. I wondered whatever became of him, if he ever found that woman named Lanya. After my final visit at the Round Table Hold, I came to Stormville to ask Kenneth Haight to marry Kisara and I tomorrow if she shows. And he said it would be a great honor, and Nephili approved. So from here, all loose ends were tied, so I then prepared for the possibility of marriage before I headed to my final battle and claimed the throne. The next day, I came to the church in proper attire, and Kenneth was here as well. And with Muriel as witness, all was set. Now we awaited for her answer. Oh, I think she's here. And she was, in a wedding dress carrying a bouquet. She actually said yes. Kisara.
As you now know, my answer is yes.
You look gorgeous.
Why, thank you.
May we get on with the ceremony? Yes, sorry. We then had our wedding ceremony. Kenneth asked if we willingly chose to accept one another as consorts. I stated my I do, and to honor the Karian tradition with my previous ties, I offered the same ring. It's meant for a Karian princess after all. It should suffice. Kisara then stated her I do, and to also carry the Karian tradition she gave a sword to represent me as her consort. If the telltale is true, no wonder she accepted a ring from my previous love. This sword was for Renala's previous love. We earned these. I accept. By the powers invested in me, the great Kenneth Haight, I now pronounce thee consorts. You may kiss the bride. Thank you very much, Kenneth. The pleasure is all mine. I also bear gifts on behalf of Lady Nephili. And myself. May this axe represent the unison of Stormvale and all of Limgrave. And the kingdom that you both will create, we are all now eternal allies. The lady also asked me to inform you that she will be there to help you claim your throne. Thank you again, and give our regards to Lady Nephili as well. Of course, I will take my leave now. The two of you greatly remind me of the unison of Lady Renala and Lord Radagon. It was beautiful to witness this unison. All things can be conjoined. As we walked down the aisle listening to Muriel, evil of course attempted to destroy this happy moment. However, it gave me a chance to test my shining sword. And this warrior felt the fury of our unison. I guess this counts as our reception.
In this world, yes.
Proof that these lands are in dire need of repair.